Hello, I am Skotsky, and welcome to Disney's Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. This game is based on the movie of the same name, and the movie was released in 1992, and this game was released in 1993. There are two different versions of this game, but they were between the SNES and the Sega Genesis. This game was made by Virgin Interactive, and the SNES was made by Capcom. I've never played the SNES version, but I think I would find the Genesis version to be a bit better, but I've never played it, so it'll probably change once I play it someday, but I don't know, I just don't really feel like playing it. Well, anyways, we're in the options screen. We have difficulty and multiple sound tests, and, just one sound test, and if you want music or sound effects on. And there are controller remap. I'll go over the difficulty. There's not too much different between difficulties I've seen, besides like the starting of the start of the game, where in normal mode you'll have 3 lives, but on very hard you'll have 2. And although there's another thing that makes it a bit different from the other difficulties is that health pickups I think give you different amount of health. I think on practice it gives you a lot more, and then on very hard it's just like 1 HP restored. And just show difficulty, I'm going to be playing on the hardest difficulty because I've been recently playing this game, and I thought this game was really hard when I was a kid, but now this is pretty easy, and it was pretty fun as well. The only level I had a problem with was this molten cave level, and that was kind of hard. Now these are the controls. I'm going to switch my controls around. I don't really like the default. And this looks alright. Well, let's start the game. And here are the multiple visuals you'll probably see besides Princess Jasmine's picture. I'll be going through those throughout the game. So, was Jafar always evil? They never mentioned that he was like an evil person before. And here is Gilbert Gottfried, or Iago, or Iago. I think it's Iago. And he's apparently pushing some sort of wheel mechanism. And Jafar's like, hey, keep spinning that, and I'll look into this cauldron where I'll find the chosen one. And the chosen one is Aladdin. Yes. And we're starting at Agrabah Market. And here's the gameplay. On the lower right, we have the apples, which is a projectile weapon. It's probably the most used. The apples will be much used more than the sword. And also soon to be on the right bottom corner is the gems, which you can spend on extra lives. And then on the bottom left is your extra lives. The extra life icon is all the same. And the top left is your health. I think you have 8 hits. It's kind of hard to find how much health you have. And then soon on the upper right will be our score. I don't think the score really matters. It's just there for coolness. Here's our first guy. That was the pole guy. He's pretty easy to defeat. And this guy's kind of dangerous. Not so much the fact that he, walks towards you, but if you get into a sword fight, it can take a little bit. And sometimes I get hit. And here's this guy. Don't really like him. I kind of wonder what that was, or the floor here. Reminds me of hot pepper, but it's probably coal, maybe. I don't know. I know it was in the movie somewhere. And you see this fat guy with a knife. He's pretty easy to defeat. But right next to him is a black lamp, which acts as a screen bomb. It'll kill everything. But it doesn't kill everything on the screen, but whatever is around the lamp. Like so. And the genie icon, those are used for, at the end of the level. Well, not at the end, but after the end of the level, where you'll be having this, like, slot machine thing. They're tokens. They're tokens, really. Drop to your death. Health. Get some gems. Give you points too. And just bump your head onto this. Got to deal with this guy. Doing good so far. Now it's kind of a good idea to use the apples pretty early, because apples are very common to find. But after the mid-game, they become somewhat uncommon. You want to creep around here, take out that guy. The designers place those guys in really good spots, the juggling knife guys. And that guy just steals your apples, he doesn't really do anything. Get some more gems. And to avoid this guy, you need to jump to the right. That was almost close. And then I usually just put him with apples. Okay. Grab this. And you kind of want to make this jump here, because there's a ledge over there. Hopefully I'll make this. Yeah, no! Okay. Oh well, that's bad. Well, up there is some health and 3 gems, which would be very helpful to have. Here's the springs. Now, on certain springs in the game, you can actually do some super jump thing, but I'm pretty sure that's only for specific ones. And also, the blue vases are your checkpoints, as you might have guessed. And here's the peddler. He's pretty awesome. He was at the beginning of the movie where he just talks about stuff. I don't know what he talks about. I think it's about Aladdin. Well, anyways, you get the choice between an extra life or a wish. A wish is an extra continue, which is pretty nice to have, especially on very hard. But I only have enough for an extra life, so I'm just going to get that one. Surprisingly enough, this is like the end of the level as well. That's right. You don't want to hit Jafar, or else you'll lose. I don't really want apples. Damn it. Alright, that's cool. Right. Also, I didn't explain about the monkey token, or Abu token, or whatever. What that does is sends you to a bonus stage where you play as Abu. I think there are 3 in this game, but I've only ever found 2. And the mini stages, or bonus stage, are kind of hard to do. I mean, this is probably the easiest one. The beginning of this is pretty easy as well, so... But it does get somewhat... Oh crap, damn it. Oh, that's the last time I'll drink and play the Genesis. You gotta look at this guy. Dude, he looks like a pedophile. I would not trust this guy, even if I'm leaded to a cave of wonders which has treasure in it, which can fulfill my every soul and imagination. And he wants us to find the 2 halves of the magic scarab. Now, these were kind of important in the first movie. Well, they're actually detrimental to the plot, and to getting the lamp. here, he'll be facing the snake guy. This is the only stage they'll appear in. They don't really remind me of anything about Aladdin. It reminds me of Sword in the Stone, which is another Disney feature. Luckily, these camels are here. Also like the music for this stage. This game has some pretty good music, even in like some of the originals that were only for the game. I do the crouch and stab a lot, which is probably like the fastest, but it's also has much more reach. But the vertical slash, it has much more of an arc to it. You can also deflect range items. Okay. It's kind of funny when that guy does that. I remember me and my brother would keep using the camel to knock his pants down all the time. No! Oh well, that was a total failure. But anyways, we got to this checkpoint here. And I don't know what these are. I used to call them banana trees, but they don't really have bananas on them, so... Anyways, let's continue onwards. Just want to kill that guy. And there's a hidden path over here. Oh, didn't kill him. Here we're faced with Iago. He is the main henchman for Jafar. Yeah, you can throw as many apples as you want, really. And that was a scarab and it just flew away. It sucks. Look at this goofy pillar. It's pretty awesome. Damn it, I always screw up that jump for some reason. And it ran away from us again. But we can go back here and jump up. And you'll go through a tube which launches you up in the air to this peddler. And I'm gonna grab an extra life. Yeah, I'm just gonna get extra lives. I'm gonna get the continue later. You can actually go up this pillar the first time you see it, but I just didn't. I just want to show off that little path where the syrup was. Yeah, the continues in this game, I think they're random because, like, on practice mode, like, I'll have it continue, and other times I'll just have it'll just, like, push me through the title screen. Basically, Jafar just calls you an asshole, and that's it, really. Bathrooms for genies. Hold still, I'm gonna rob him. Tell me where the money is. Or, actually, tell me where the scarab is. But really, the scarab's right above us. Well, you can't see it yet. Wow. Oh, there it is. Alright. And we're back at the slot machine. Hopefully I don't screw this up and get the Jafar icon, which I don't want. This is going to be the end for this video. I'll be, after this thing, or maybe after the cinematic, I'll stop the video. Damn it. Oh well. Yep, the clever thief, the second half. Alright, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye.